The 2024 WVVA Summer Practice Tour makes its first stop in Mercer County. This team is coming off its first trip to a state championship game. They will have to account for the production of an award-winning playmaker and a Division I lineman that graduated this past spring. But most of last year's key contributors are back for another run at a championship. John Surratt previews the Princeton Tigers.
That's kind of been on our minds. The 57-13 loss was the last time we played football.
What was arguably the best season in Princeton Tiger football history ended in a heartbreaking loss in the state championship game. But this year's squad is hungrier than ever to get back and finish the deal, proving even more doubters wrong.
We have unfinished business. We didn't win that state championship, and they're ranking us like third. I think they got Fairmont and Bridgeport in front of us, which we've done beat Bridgeport, and Bridgeport beat Fairmont. So I don't think we got to worry about them, but we're coming.
However, the Tigers will have some holes to fill, losing two big pieces in Eli Campbell and Dom Collins amongst other seniors from last year's team, but believe they have the players and scheme in order to fill those gaps.
Yeah, so we lost, a center, and I think it was right guard. We lost Dom too. We just gonna have to have new players to step up and be ready to play to fill in the spot. So hopefully they can do that.
We're gonna take the small stuff. Dom, you could take the small stuff and gain 100 yards. But this year it's going to be 5, 10, 15 yards.
While some players leave, another major one joins the team at Penn State commit Daniel Jennings that the team is looking forward to utilizing.
Yeah, I think he's fit in great with us. He came, he's known the guys. He went to middle school with them. So as soon as he got here, he brought some energy to us. He's committed to Penn State, but he's still got to prove it. And I think that's something that he's willing to do and that he's excited about, and showing that everybody that, he's as good as they say he is.
Jennings will help shore up a defensive group that struggled some last year as this year's Tigers team looks to tear through other offenses this year.
Linebackers looking strong, secondary's looking strong. We can just put it all together this year. Last year we was kind of all over the place. But this year, I think we're ready.
But the reason for Princeton's historic season a year ago was a record-breaking offense manned by quarterback Chance Barker that looks to improve on his sophomore season.
He's, constantly here working out, crafting his game. He's just looking to get out there and compete. And, even though that he won the starting quarterback job, he still feels like he's got something to prove.
Just 1 year later, the 2024 Princeton Tigers look to make even more history.
I think we go as far as we can, as long as we got to put our mind to it, Don't give up, execute out there, work hard, and don't let up.
Here for you in Princeton, West Virginia, John Surratt, WVVA Sports.